getting ready to go on the maiden voyage for this 13 Ford Raptor rebuild and frame swap. We'll see this thing starts right up, and looks like we're just gonna go around the block. Hello there, this is Ray here with Easy Simple Mechanic. So I hope you enjoy the episode. Today, so what we're gonna do now is just go ahead and finish filling the transmission, get it up to the right level, and then that means that this truck will be ready to move under its own power, which it hasn't done in months. I mean, it was able to move here and there, but because of the damage, it was never able to actually go down the road. So my goal is to do that and just take it for a little test drive around the block. I know it's not registered yet, but I want to see if it'll go through the gears and things will work out. So I'm going to go ahead and just go up and down the street here a little bit with it, and then we'll come back and we'll go ahead and put the wheel wells, under fenders, inner fender liners. We'll put this one on, and we'll get this headlight on, and we'll go ahead and get the bumper on. And then I've got to make a repair to the little piece that goes between here. It goes underneath and it comes across the front and it goes to the other side. I need to make a repair to that. I haven't been able to find a fender yet for this. I don't want to have to paint the truck yet because there's still some stuff to do. So I want to go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead and try and get this piece that came loose from here, which is the support that goes down. I'm going to try and get it glued back onto the fender, and because it was misaligned, it kind of popped that loose with all the pressure that was on this fender when it was all folded up. So now that I got it straightened out, I'm gonna try and get that glued back on, and to try to temporarily get this fender on and get this all kind of buttoned up, hopefully to be able to go and get an inspection and get it registered so we can get it on the road. And then we'll, as we keep looking for a fender, we'll get that taken care of, and the body work on the door, we'll do that afterwards. I just want to get this thing registered so I don't get any complaints from the code enforcement anymore. The other thing that I need to do today, hopefully, or sometime soon, is to go ahead and pull these seat belt, the retractor cylinders or whatever they are, fired off on both of the front seat belts. So I'm going to be taking those off so that I can send them to safety restore. Hopefully I can get them back pretty quick, because I'll need to have those for it to pass inspection. So there's still quite a bit to do here before this is roadworthy. So I'm going to get after it. So I think that's where we are as an update. If you're following this build, it's been interesting, but as you can see, this truck is coming along. This is what it looks like, and we're almost there. The other thing I want to do at some point is I'm gonna try, I guess I got it a lot closer on the alignment. As you can see, it's pretty close, lined at the front and the rear. This tire's turned in just a little bit, as you can see, and this one on this side is turned out just a little bit. So I think what I tried to do is, just based on where the marks were, like on the control arms and right there, and where the tie rods were at, I tried to leave those exactly the same. So that way, hopefully, we're not too far off. So once we get this buttoned up, we take a test drive, we'll see if it's bad enough that I need to come and try and get it closer before I take it and go try and get a full front end alignment. So that still has to be done. I like this place that I get it done, but it's about 300 miles away from here, so I may try and get this close enough to drive it all the way there before we get that front end alignment done. And it's been several months since this truck was actually moving on its own and actually on the street, so we're getting there. And then of course we'll get all of this stickers and everything off of it, and we'll give it a good wash, and we'll get it looking like a really nice truck. And hopefully at some point we'll get it to where nobody will ever know that this thing was in that kind of an accident. It is nice to take something that was targeted for the junkyard to bring it back to life. The other thing is they had taken, I guess when it was in the auction yard or whatever, they took all the floor mats out of it. They stole the jack out of it. The rear speaker, the Sony 700 watt bass speaker that goes under the rear seat was gone. So little by little I've been finding the parts. I've got the jack that goes underneath. I can show you that. I don't know if I showed you that already. Maybe I did. Let me get this unlocked and we'll see. I think I may have showed you that already. But anyway, there's a jack tray that goes right there. This jack right here. And I had to get another one of these little hold downs. There's two of them. There's one over there, one here. So that whole jack assembly with everything. And then there's with these, because this is taller than a regular F-150, it comes with an additional, this thing here, which allows the jack to lift higher. So this'll mount on the end of the jack, and it'll allow you to use the regular factory jack to lift the truck. And then I'm still looking for this little tray that goes in here in this compartment. And the speaker, I've got it ordered. I found it in Canada. It's supposed to be on its way, but it's the 700 watt speaker that goes there, and it gets plugged into the green wire right there. So it's got 3 mounting points, and that speaker will go there. And then, you know, of course, get some new floor mats for back here. Looks like they took those. So little by little, we're getting there. We'll give this good thing, with this whole thing, a good detail, and we'll be good to go. Looks like we're just gonna try and go around the block here and see how this thing runs. So we're just gonna test drive real quick. I still gotta put in all the front stuff. Looks like my rear camera's working. I still gotta put the bumper on and all of that stuff on, but I just wanted to take a ride and see if this thing here is gonna work or not, this transmission. So let's check it out, and we'll check it out. So we got the power steering bled, and so no noise in the power steering, and here we go. You're gonna hear the dinging because the seat belts are out of it right now, because we are sending those to Safety Restore to get restored. So we're just gonna go around the block here and just make sure this thing goes through the gears and everything else. But so far everything's good. The brakes are working good. I'm gonna have to lower the windows because we got no AC here, so we want to make sure that we've stay cool here. right, so here we are in this neighborhood. Just easy does it. Going through the gears pretty easy. Looks like everything's working good. Man, this thing is smooth. I didn't realize how nice this was. My alignment's off a little bit. You can see the steering's just off a little bit, so I guess whenever we get that toe adjusted, we'll be able to have some good alignment. But let's see. Oh, I love that sound. That's that 6.2 liter sound. That was a good deal. Sounds like everything is working pretty good, actually. Nothing major going on here. So I just wanted to see, oh, here's all my rich neighbors over here. We're just checking, see we're good to go here. Looks like it's working okay. Took off pretty good, no problem. We're gonna whip it around here and get it back over there before we get in trouble. We got no plates, no nothing. So this is the maiden voyage. Everything seems to be okay. All right, looks like we finally got this frame swapped. Yeah, everything looks pretty decent. I guess when we get our alignment done, we'll get all this stuff squared away here on the steering wheel. Temperature's good. No lights, no, you know, anything else, so I think we're good. I didn't try four-wheel drive, so I don't know if that's working. Let me see if this goes into four-wheel drive. Yeah, it's showing four-wheel drive right there. And so four-wheel drive is working. For low, so it says for low. There it is. Now it's in for low. Got the rear camera on. Drive, for low works good. No problems there. Let me get back into two-wheel drive. So we'll try and get it out of four-wheel drive. Exit for low. There it is, I heard it. Go. Transmission sounds quiet. Power steering sounds quiet. Well, there she be. Up to temperature, not overheating. What else? Charging looks okay. It's not overcharging or anything. Oil pressure is high or good. It's on the higher side, which is good. So far successful build. It looks like it. So I guess I'll proceed to get the bumper on and get the other items worked on. In the meantime, I'm gonna get these seat belts off to Safety Restore and get this thing registered. I do have to pick up some horns because the horns were missing on it or were lost in the shuffle, and so I got to get some horns because it won't it won't honk. See, we got to get some horns. I know they're missing, and we'll get those seat belts back in here, and we'll get the headlights on and stuff once I get that fender kind of repaired over there. But so far so good, so yay. I'll call that a win, and we'll just go from here. And so see you on the next one. Take care. Well, folks, I guess that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.